Hey everybody, I know I'm looking a little rough. I just got up and I figured I'd do this before I got my brain too wide awake. I've been thinking about this a few days. It's about all the little extras that you spend daily and the reason to watch your pennies. And I'm not talking about every last penny. Like, don't do things like go out to eat with a friend because you're worried about your retirement in 10 years or 20 years or whatever it is. I'm talking about your daily life, money that is just frittered away that you could save. Why? Well, when you think about it, if you stop and buy coffee every day, $2.50, say. Some places it's more, some places it's less. In a month, that's $75. And in a year, you add it up. I didn't do the math on that one. So $75 in a month. If you make your coffee at home, it's much less expensive. Whenever I stop at a store on my way home for an impulse buy, I don't just buy one coffee. I'll buy other things too. Just walk around, oh, I want this, I want that, just junk food or trinkets or whatever. So I don't do that anymore. It's just wasted money. That $75 in a month, I could pay $20 for a good meal with a friend and have quality time with someone and have a whole bunch of money left over for something else. And what I normally do at the end of the month is I pay that money towards a debt because I'm trying to be completely debt-free by the time I reach my retirement age. I don't want to be stuck in my house, unable to fix the dishwasher or take us a trip out to see someone or buy a new coat when mine gets messed up. Or shoes. Shoes are a big thing for me because I have bad feet and I have to have good shoes. And they're not cheap. Whatever it is for you, you may have to have certain kinds of medication or certain foods, or any number of things. And we don't think about those little things while we're making up our budget. We're thinking about the house payment and the electricity, the food, the gas. If I lived in a more urban area, I could get rid of the vehicles, but it's not a reality for me. So for now, while I'm working, I have to have them. Once I retire, I could probably get rid of one if I didn't want to do any traveling. But for now, I have to be able to drive to work, which takes me approximately 30 minutes. And there's no Uber or Lyft or none of that around here. And plus, it would be way too expensive. The rule for me is that I try to save it and put it either in my savings or towards a bill. And usually whenever I build my checking account up to a certain amount, I take a chunk of that and put it towards my lowest bill. Right now it's my motorcycle. And when I have that paid off, then the money will go to the next debt, which is my truck. I have only the motorcycle, the truck, and the mortgage. I probably mentioned that before. And if anything unexpected comes up, I have savings, and I can pay it with savings, or I can use a credit card and pay it off really quickly. I don't keep balances on my credit cards. I already covered that in another video. If you have a question you want answered, I'm new at this, so I'm not really up on all the fancy editing or any of that. This is just out there. And I'd appreciate any feedback. Please be kind. I'm new at this, like I said. I'm just doing this to help someone in the same situation. I'm not in this to make money. I make good money where I work. But I have been stupid with my money. I was raised very, very poorly, as far as in a poor area. Money wasn't talked about, I guess because he didn't have any. And whenever I finally went to school and graduated and started making really good money, which I was 40 when that happened, I immediately jumped into debt and spend. And that's because that's what everybody else was doing. The nice car, the condo, all the stuff. And it's taken me all this time, just within the last 5 years, to figure out that is not the way I want to live my life. And with retirement coming, I don't want to be sitting in my house with a retirement and Social Security check, but not able to go anywhere, not able to do anything, not able to fix anything. That's not life. And the reason I'm keeping the motorcycle is exactly that reason, because I want to live. I don't want to just sit and exist. So for any of you who are in this position and you're interested in this subject, leave me any comments you might want to know the answer to a question. I'll help you if I can. In my experience, I can't answer something that I haven't had the experience with. Just saying that out front. And I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.